What's up guys, SGIG here, and we are standing at the top, right behind home plate of a scale replica of Camden Yards, which is in Baltimore, Maryland. If you've ever been there, you know what it looks like. If you haven't, well, it looks like this. This was all created by one user, goes by Shared Ferret on this server. He's got it pretty well recreated. If you've ever been to Baltimore, to Camden Yards, then you'll know that on this side of the field here, which this would be the right field line, there's an old building. It was, I don't know if it was a factory or a meat packing plant or what, but it's a great big red building, and it's made all out of brick, and it looks exactly like that. And then down here he's got the field. I like how he used wood for the bases instead of sand. A lot of people use sand in their fields and it doesn't look quite as good. And then he's recreated the 3 levels of stands. It is a tri-level stadium. He's got the upper deck, the middle, and the lower deck. He's got concession stands and all kinds of other stuff in behind either place there. He's got left the right field promenade, which is right here, which is where there's a bunch of like shops and restaurants and things. And even the little private balcony area over here where they do their corporate functions. He's got a scoreboard that looks really cool when it lights up at night. And a creeper that just sort of is roaming. I don't know why that creeper is roaming around right there. So we're going to go down this way and check out the lower levels. This is the sort of mid-level, the club level, I guess it would be. Pretty cool half stone bleachers here. And then this goes down again. Down to... These would all be gates out. It's got concession stands, and then you actually come up like this in the stadium, so it's really cool. And then here... He's got his field. I gotta run away from that creeper because this isn't mine to blow up. And that's about covers it for Cam. This is the red line, the red art cart line that you guys saw a little bit of earlier. This is the museum. This is pretty cool. And it's got all the blocks in it, every block, so that if you're a newer user and you don't really know what you're doing, you can come in and you can see what everything is. You got the different kinds of wood. He's got all the different every kind of flora and fauna, different rooms for everything. And it's just really this is Overlord and LED's creation, and they just really have done a really good job in this museum here. You got these are every painting that you can get is in here, so you can see even the really rare ones like that one, which is really hard to get because you have to have a huge open wall. This goes down to public mines, telling you how to mine, what stuff looks like. It's all set up. This is the new, even with the updates, he's got the lapis lazuli blocks, I guess they are, for the blue color, and it's diamonds and gold and all the stuff. And there's an exhibit upstairs on redstone where we're gonna go now, I think. No, this is still part of the mine exhibit. And then he's got all these instructions along here tell you how to get the different kinds of wool. We're just gonna go right upstairs really quick here, where as you can see this is a big redstone exhibit, and it explains how switches and things work. I don't understand any of the redstone crap, so I'm not even gonna try to explain that. And we're gonna go to the top and have a look at the minecarts. This is part of the redstone exhibit. That was not the stairs. Foolish me. And we're gonna check out as well. He's got to help instructions for building minecarts, which is pretty cool. And if you look out the window here to the south, you can actually just start to see a little bit of Blocktown, which is where we're going to go next. And I will bring you guys back up when we are on the art cart headed into Blocktown. Alright, so as I was leaving, I totally noticed that there's a basement to this museum now that I had never been in before. So I'm just going to walk down here really quick and show you the basement, which is designed to look like a part of the hell world, the alternate world that you can go to through the portal. It's built entirely out of nether rock, which burns forever if you light it on fire, and then it's got the mud, which you actually sink down a little bit into. Kind of hard to see, but you actually sink a little bit into it, and then it just goes in a little circle here, and it's very bizarre. I don't know, I've never seen this basement area before. They just put it in recently, and it looks really cool. Mad props to either Overlord and LED or whoever else did it, for sure. Alright, now we're going to go underground into the minecart system. This is the arc cart system, and I don't know if I have any minecarts with me. Oh, great, I do. I have a couple. Okay, so the coolest thing about this minecart system is the way that it's all set up. It was all set up by Shared Ferret, who's Camden Yards you saw earlier. So this is the museum station, and this is the red line that goes to Latveria, and then this side of the red line which goes to Blocktown. So what we're gonna do is jump in, hit this button, and take off in the wrong direction. So hold on, let me just get rid of that minecart, walk back over here, get us on the right direction, because we don't want to go back to Latveria, because I actually already did a video of Latveria, and there's not all that much to see there. So this will take us to Blocktown over here, and you'll be able to see what the real power of a user that has a lot of time and enjoys playing Minecraft can do. This is again, this is Shared Ferret's stuff you're gonna see in a second here, and he did this whole rail line underground, all of it. He rigged it all up with redstone. At least there's a cart return right there, and he rigged up this series of switches. You can go anywhere in our entire world there. He built all of this Blocktown, which I'm just gonna show you a little bit brief tour of here. But as you can see, you come out here, and I'm actually gonna hop on my magic carpet and go up in the air a little bit so you can see it a little better. Up, 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 up we go. And you can just see just the size of this. It goes all the way up into the clouds. It extends. The tallest building, the one right in front of us there, that's the town hall, actually extends above the clouds, and so it actually is kind of hard to see it. It's kind of hard to see anything in with the sheer size of Blocktown, but it's absolutely massive. Every one of these buildings is furnished inside. Most of them are pretty empty. They're just kind of templates, if you will, waiting for someone to use them. But I'll show you what they look like on the inside. This blue building will do just fine for seeing that. Oh, gotta shut off the magic carpet. And they're all up. Pretty much all of them are this high that they're into the clouds. So, and then they're all set up like this, so they have different. You can set them up with different rooms. This is the blue building, obviously. There's a library here. That's the orange building. There's all the different colors of wool. It's got a little reed farm right there. And then some of the floors are just, of course, empty. It's really sort of an open form template for whatever you want to put in the building. And once we have a lot of users start coming on, then they'll have their own buildings, and they've all got neat little fountains like that in the beginning. And then I'll see if we can find an entrance to it really quick here. But there's a whole part of the city you can't even see that is completely underground. Here, there's an entrance to it right here. It's a oh, squids, lots of squids. It's a huge underground sewer system, kind of. It's not a sewer system, so to speak, but it was originally designed for waste disposal, and it's pretty much, you can use it for any. I mean, it can be used for anything. It's cool. Sometimes we spawn stuff down here and just run around and kill it. Originally, as I said, designed for waste disposal, but it's a practical sewer system basically, and it runs under the entire town. And you can't see it, but in here there's basements. There's basements in every one of these buildings that go down. And then one more thing about Blocktown is this right here. When we first started out, when they first switched SMP over, switched it over to survival multiplayer, we needed a way to close Blocktown down completely and to make it completely safe. And so what the creator of it did was to design this thing he called the emergency alert system, which you flip a switch and it closes all these doors, every one of them. At every entrance, there's 4 major entrances to Blocktown, and it closes all 4 of those doors, and they can't be opened until that switch is flipped back to the open position. And so that secures the town from any outside, from anything outside, from any players or any creepers or anything else that might be able to get in. And obviously it's all lit up at night so that you don't get blown up, both with glowstone and with torches on the perimeter, so that no one can spawn. So that's Blocktown. Next we're going to head north towards my base and a couple of other bases that are up in the north area. So here we are, pretty much right where I left off earlier. It's nighttime now, obviously. And we are going to take the green station to South Beach, which is where the green line to South Beach, which is where my base itself is. So we're going to go ahead and just throw down a minecart on here, and we got to make sure that we have the green line selected. I'll just really quick run you through a little obvious tour, but I don't know how he did this. He's a redstone genius, but this is, again, shared fair to set this up, and you flip these switches, and whichever redstone torch is on is the one where you're going. So we're going to go to South Beach, which is where I make my home at. It's actually not in South Beach. I live in a volcano crater, a giant volcano crater that's right off of South Beach that I sort of just randomly found one day while I was out wandering the universe, and I found it there, and I have made it my home. It's not impressive. It's not too impressive. It's just an enclosed glass area. So this is the highlight, definitely, of the art cart system, where there are stations. Every single stop basically has a station. Like this is Blacktown South, the outskirts of the city. You can stop here and get out and go harvest resources. And then the next station we're going to come to is going to be Mountaintop Station, which on the top of this mountain right here, there's basically a base, Mountaintop North. So there's basically a base up there that it's just a little small base that it belongs to another user, and they make their base up there, so you can get off there and get to his base. And I just hit a cow. That's never happened before. So we're gonna proceed on foot to the next station because I ran into a cow. So this is the next station. This is Mountaintop South, the other side of the mountain, which is behind us now. And this is all enclosed because otherwise you'll get blown up by creepers, killed by zombies, or eaten by spiders, or shot by skeletons. So this system is 100% safe as long as you're inside the glass. That's obviously a pretty big caveat, but this is Day Spawner Cliffs. There's a cliff system over here that I'll show off later that lets even at the daytime, there's darkness down underneath, so if you feel like going off and battling monsters, you can go off and battle monsters at Day Spawner Cliffs. And this is my base here. You can just see the top of it, and we're gonna just hop out of the minecart and not go down there. Where's the stairs? Here they are. And head down to the enclosed glass area that goes to my base. I did not build all of my base. I did get some help. Ooh, gotta close that off or I'll end up creepering in my face. So you saw the outside is pretty much a mountain, and then we're gonna go down to the inside, which I think this looks way cooler at night than it does during the day. But this is the inside of my base. It's I did all that glass work on top there, and it's all closed in. This entire area is all safe. Not really sure why it says sorry, SF. Perhaps it's for blowing me up. Last time I was here, I got dropped into a pit of lava by one of the admins. So, and then there's another sneaky button right here. It goes to a dispenser that blows me up, of course. Pick that up. But this is my house here. Yes, I realize it's just a long hallway. It's not that exciting. But the purpose of this long hallway is that the sun will set directly behind here. And if you look at the moon comes too, it's right through here. So at night, you can, or when it's about to become night, you can tell. It's very easy to tell when it's going to become day and when it's going to become night. And that's the objective. That's what I like. I like to know when it's going to be day and when it's going to be night. So that's my house. Oh, I see what happened. Someone took this down and put a dispenser behind it. Because this was not here before. Somewhere around here there was a dispenser with arrows. So that's my house, and I'll show you really quick the rest of this area, which is called Cinnabar. Cinnabar. I don't know. I didn't name it. It was named when I got here. But this is my house. I'm Buddha89. This is the escape tunnel. I've had to use it twice when someone has decided to spawn large amounts of creepers and gas and other things around me. So I got a little forest, so I've got wood, self-sufficient wood, and then this is an opening. That goes down here to killing me, apparently. So that was interesting. Someone had laid a trap for me there.